Hi, my name is Veronica Guadarrama, and I am the TRIO Student Support Services Director at Big Bend Community College. I'm going to tell you a little bit about National TRIO Day. National TRIO Day is an annual celebration of TRIO programs across the nation. TRIO is a federally funded program, and during this time, which is in February, usually it's celebrated on the fourth Saturday of February, but during February, TRIO programs across the nation celebrate what it means to be a part of TRIO. TRIO offers a lot of academic and holistic support to students, and so it's really celebrating the impact that TRIO has made since its initiation with the Higher Education Act of 1965.
What it means for my family to be on like a higher education with TRIO, it means a lot because it shows that I have pride with my family and like I live on the legacy. And it's honestly just a huge honor to be a part of the TRIO program.
Before I joined TRIO, I did see myself going to college because I always found that interesting and I always wanted to pursue a secondary education. And TRIO only helped me to like expand and learn more about that college experience I want to obtain.
TRIO works!
Since 1986, we've been celebrating TRIO and what it means for students that are a part of TRIO.
By major obstacle, we're talking academically.
It could be anything.
When I hit a major obstacle, TRIOs helped me by guiding me in making the right decisions and just always supporting me.
TRIO Student Support Services, or TRIO SSS, is a federally funded program by the U.S. Department of Education. We offer continuous support to eligible students while they're in college. The students that we serve are first generation, low income, or have a documented disability, and so sometimes the question of how do I pay for college is very much at the forefront of what they need to know before they can continue their college. So we help them fill out the financial aid application, apply for scholarships, get jobs. So all of these things to help them again be successful in their academic path. The goals is to graduate and transfer our students.
My name's Anita DeLeon, and I am the director of TRIO Upward Bound at Big Bend Community College. It's a college readiness program that's funded by the U.S. Department of Education. And we work with high school students in Warden, Moses Lake, Othello, and Royal City. And I'm really proud to say that our program has been here at Big Bend since 1967. We are the oldest Upward Bound program, or the longest running program in Washington State, and one of the oldest in the nation. So the goal of Upward Bound is we work with high school students one-on-one. It's very comprehensive from 9th grade all the way until they graduate from high school. And then the goal is that our students will go to a college, university, a trade, immediately that fall after high school graduation.
Yeah. Before TRIO, I wasn't sure if I wanted to go to college either, but now that I'm in it, it gives me a more detailed version of where I want to go and what I want to do.
Hi, my name is Yessi Gonzalez. I'm Director of TRIO EOC and Outreach at Big Bend Community College. TRIO EOC stands for Educational Opportunity Centers, and we help adult learners and high school students get connected to higher education. We provide one-on-one support with financial aid applications, college admissions applications, scholarships, and we also get students connected to other support services that are on campus, such as TRIO SSS or WES.
This year for National TRIO Day, the TRIO programs in Moses Lake collaborated and funded for a speaker to come talk to students in our programs. And so we hired Tamam Waritu.
When we arrived, we had to go to school. It didn't matter that I was 6 years old. And in order to go to school, they have to determine what grade level to put us in, right? And the district provided us with placement tests, right? It wasn't even like a real test. They have this booklet filled with pictures of vegetables and fruits, and they will ask you questions like, is the banana over the table or under the table? Don't tell anybody, guys. I failed that test. Right? Apparently, I didn't know if the stupid banana was on the table or under the table. So here I am headed to the district, right? They didn't know what to do with me. I was 60 years old. They could have put me in first grade. Can you guys imagine a 60 years old sitting with little Johnny? Dear Johnny bothering me over here. It wasn't gonna work, right? And I had that weirdo voice that you get around that age. Voice, know what I'm talking about, right? It wasn't gonna work. So they had to place me in 9th grade. Okay? So as you can imagine, it was not an easy journey for me at all, right? With the culture shock, with the language barrier, with everything. It was extremely challenging journey for me. But through hard work and perseverance, I was able to graduate at the top of my class and received 7 different full-ride academic scholarships to Florida State University, where I graduated with double major, double minor, and then went on to do my master's degree at Harvard. And now I am in the process of doing my PhD, my doctoral degree, but I'm just kind of busy with what I'm doing. But through education though, a lot of doors were open for me, and I can attest to the power of education. And I'm sharing this with you guys, by the way, not to say like, hey, look at my story. No, if anything, contrary, right? I'm sharing this with you to say that every one of you in this room today have a unique and amazing story that ought to be told. But how you want to tell your story, how you want to narrate your story, what you want your story to be is up to you. Okay? Don't let anyone else write your story for you. And we are going to have, again, an amazing day today.
It was a really great day. We did a lot of interactive activities, and I think students had a wonderful time. So some of the things that students did is they really dove a little bit deeper into what it means to be a first generation and or first generation low income student, and just really understanding that identity as a part of who they are and how to navigate the world with that identity. Also in groups, they talked about how to build resilience and motivation. I think sometimes as a first generation college student, which I was myself, it's really hard to know how to navigate college and your next steps because you don't have someone from your household that has done those things. And a lot of it is learning how to be strong as an individual to be able to navigate when it gets hard. And what we talked about today is you can find that strength, yes, within yourself, but you can also find strength in others, right? Strengths in other first-gen students, strength in TRIO and TRIO staff. So just really building that. So I really want to thank Tamam Waritu for his time with us today, and thank the TRIO programs and staff that brought students here. I'm really proud of this event that the TRIO SSS program put together. So yeah, that's a little bit about our program and what we do. As the campus community knows, our program since this summer has been kind of going through some turbulation and some changes and things like that. I will let our president, share more formal updates about our program. But what I do want to share is that our program remains committed to its students and to working with the college, to provide continuous support. So we're still kind of very much in limbo, but I ask the campus community to help us in that transition and for support for students, because that's one of the things that I love about Big Bend. I love that our hearts are with our students, and they're the ones that we care about. And so just on the behalf of my team, I'm just very grateful that this program has been at Big Bend since 1993, and the work that we've been able to do at the college. And I want to thank the administration for the support that we've received, not just during these past couple months, but also just for the entire time that TRIO SSS has been part of the Big Bend community. Thank you.